everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanna Renee Graham, and today I am here to bring you my top favorite banana powders and highlighters for women of color. Unfortunately, we can't use every highlighter, and everybody can't use the same highlighter. You know, it's best to use the one that's, to me, that looks good on your skin tone. So that's what we're going to do here today. So without further ado, if you want to hear about highlighters and powders for women of color, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, today has been a crazy day. I am on video 3. I am timing out myself. I have 10 minutes to do this video because I want to start editing and get videos up. I'm really trying to change my uploading schedule so that I can upload pretty much Tuesday through Saturday. So that's what we're going for. Today is Tuesday, so hopefully that can happen. So first things first, let's dive into powders. Now, I noticed a lot of powders out there that are translucent that are very good, like Laura Mercier, Cover FX, I can't think of another. Oh, Too Faced. There are a lot of brands out there with great powders. Today we are talking about banana powders. Not every other powder, just banana. And one of my favorite banana powders, hands down, is the Fenty Beauty. The packaging is like beautiful. But one thing I like about this powder is that I don't want anything to spill. Ooh, I don't want to spill too much. One thing I'm liking about this powder is that when you put this powder on, it looks like skin. It literally melts into the skin. The only thing is you cannot bake with this powder. And when it comes to on the affordable side, for the everyday person who is just trying to get into makeup, who's just, you know, investing and building their kit, they may not feel like going out and spend $30-something on some powder. But if you do decide to go out there and buy a powder and you want to invest in a good powder that has a wide range of colors, then this one will definitely be the one for you. Another beautiful banana powder is the Sacha Buttercup banana powder, and this is really pretty. I use this every day. They filled it all the way to the top because, you know, some of these companies don't want to fill product all the way to the top, but they want you to pay top dollar. But that's another story. But yeah, the Sacha Buttercup, it's really nice. You don't have to worry about flashback because flashback is key. If you don't know what flashback is, research it, because flashback is real. You end up putting all this makeup on, and then you take this beautiful picture that you think is going to come out very beautiful, and then all of a sudden you see this huge spot right here on your face. It looks like you literally just left powder on your face. But the Sacha Buttercup does not do that. So that's another great banana powder. And up next, I am loving the Black Radiance powder. It is so beautiful. It gives you like a really nice yellow shade. And a lot of people love banana powders, especially women of color who have like that golden undertone. It just helps, you know, with your face not looking chalky, because sometimes those translucent powders, sis, they don't be working for everybody. So we have to find other alternatives. Up next, we have the Makeup Revolution Banana Deep Powder. And I also have this powder in a pressed powder. And normally if I bake with this, I touch up with this, because this is a Bacon Black Banana Deep Powder, but it is so pretty. I always use it to double set my concealer. I always double set, and I always set it and forget it, like all the time. I never just bake. I literally set my powder with maybe like my loose powder. I set my under eye with my loose powder, and then I'll go in and bake my under eye And then after I'm done and all my makeup is done, I go in with this to give it some extra set, because I do have oily skin. So I go in with this to set it a third time to ensure that it keeps my oiliness under control. And then I have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop banana powder. I like this powder. The only downfall is you can't really use a lot of it. You can't really use a lot of it because it will make you look a little chalky. But if you, after you finish, applying and setting your face with your powder or whatever, if you want to kill some of that powderiness, you want to definitely go in with a Fix Plus or a setting spray. My favorite spray to go in with is the Morphe Setting Mist. This is literally like my fourth one. Like, I go through this a lot, but it definitely calms down and makes everything melt into the skin. It makes my highlighter melt into the skin, everything. It just doesn't leave it laying on your skin, so you don't look like you have like this mask on. So that's a good product to purchase if you do use a lot of powder. Up next, we have highlighters, which is my favorite. I love highlighters, but it's really hard to find highlighters that complement women of color sometimes. So the first highlighter, and this is an intense bronze glow, but I use it as a highlighter, and this is what it looks like. And when you swatch it, you get this really pretty gold shade. That's what it looks like, sorry. You get this really pretty gold shade. And I feel like this is great for women of color, women who have a deep, dark skin tone. You can use this all over the body. You can use this just to, your high cheek points, your forehead, down your nose, your cupid's bow. If you put it everywhere, this is definitely a nice bronzer. A nice highlighter to use. Up next, we have the Glowden highlighter powder by the Crayon Case, and I love this. I feel like if you don't want to go out and purchase if you don't want to go out and purchase another highlighter I was going to talk about, which is the Trophy Wife highlighter by Fenty Beauty, you can go get this one. But they're both beautiful highlighters, and this is definitely worth the penny. I love it. You don't have to go in with a heavy hand with this. It just shows up on the skin so nicely, and it gives you like a little sheer glow, and you can layer it on, and that's how pretty that just looks. Really gorgeous. And then as far as the one by the Crayon Case, I just dip my hand into that one, and that one is so pretty, and you don't get a lot of fallout. It literally just sticks to the skin. I love it. Up next, the next highlighter I'm going to tell you about is the highlighter from the Juvia's Place. It is the Nubian one, and I just love their brand. This highlighter is kind of chalky, I'm going to be honest, but it's inexpensive, and you really get a really pretty glow with this highlighter. And it's really nice for our chocolate sisters. Anybody that's chocolate, that's going to look good on your skin. Also, I have the Master Chrome highlighter. I have the Multi Gold highlighter from Maybelline. And Maybelline is killing it on those highlighters, especially for everyone. They have something for everyone. That's one thing I like about Maybelline, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And it's so creamy. And then I'm going to put this one right here. And that is just so pretty. When it's all blended out, it looks so nice on the skin. It gives your skin like a nice little glow. And it's so beautiful. Last but not least, That's my cat. She has allergies and she wants to take her medication. Last but not least, I have the Artist Couture in Jackie Aina. If you don't know who Queen Jackie is, then you need to research her, but she's bomb AF. I love her. Shout out to you, Jackie Aina. It is so pretty. It gives your skin a nice glow. And look at that. And it's a subtle, like, everyday glow. Because sometimes you don't want to go out and have the trophy wife highlighter on. You just want something nice and pretty. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that video. I know it was short, but those are my top banana powders and my highlighters for women of color. I know there are more out there. I just literally narrowed it down to the ones I use more often. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.